That's awesome, dude. Holy guacamole, who is that? Oh, I am a newbie high pixel skyblock player that doesn't upload. Please don't watch my vids. You don't have any vids, bro. Alright, are we live now? Are you live, Jeff? Are we living? Okay. Let's go into so do I go here? And then mute that? Okay. Okay. Okay, so these are all the textures. Okay, let's look at what the shader was for this. And you know what? I could use that VS Studio or Visual Studio Code. I like that idea. Get started. The right color palette helps you focus your code. It's easier on your eyes and simply more fun to use. Choose the look you want. Oh, here we go. Let's go with dark. Refine your editing skills. Want to code faster and smarter? Practice powerful code editing features in the interactive playground. Oh, that's awesome. Not right now. Let's go, in fact, I just want to go over here. Open a folder? I don't know. Oh. Let's just, what I want to do is open a file. Oh, I still have to navigate there, don't I? Okay. Okay, so, shoot. What I'm looking for is right here. Space D&D 115. We're going to change the name of those, I think. We need to. Space D&D. Can I load both of those at the same time? No? Okay. VS. Do you trust the author of these files? Yes. Remember my decision for all workspaces. The marketplace has extensions that can help with .vs files. Isn't the marketplace like over here somewhere? Source control over debug extensions. Yeah. I don't think we really need them, but where's the GLSL? Have you got that? Linting of GLSL shader code. Syntax highlighting for GLSL. GLS, oh, look at that, Minecraft. Linting of GLSL shader code. This one looks a little bit more popular, 5 stars. This one's also popular, but GLSL canvas. Let's go like that. Let's install that one. Holy Lord, my neighbor's blowing herself up downstairs. I swear to God. Did you guys hear that? Oh, sorry. I was going to try to keep an eye on my breathing and stuff. I might be breathing into the microphone. I apologize. I'm caffeinated up and I'm excited for what I'm doing. Select a language or open a different editor. Okay, let's get going. New file, open file. Space D&D, come on, space D&D 115 FS. Okay, so there's my fragment shader. So let's change the name of these real quick. File save as. Arena 001. Okay. Oh, I like the way that, oh, look at how that highlights it and stuff. I knew this would be a good idea. I knew it. I've never used Visual Studio Code for my coding like this, but I really figured it would be a good idea. Shoot. What am I trying to do? Oh, file. Control Shift. Wait. Control Shift S. Uh-oh, what was that? Okay, we're not going to use that hotkey anymore. Sorry. Okay. F sharp. Oh, I don't. Oh. Extension GLSL lint. Is that just a window letting me know that it's installed? This extension supports linting of GLSL. There's probably all kinds of options you can do too, which is awesome. It's crazy. But we'll close that for now. Getting started seems cool. Like this playground, that seems fun. But anyways, I just wanted to have these at a glance here in the Visual Studio editor, which is cool. Is there a way to go split editor? There we go. That's so sweet. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Now, alright. Hello. Alright, we're back here. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Doing? Now I know that because I don't think we have anything in here. Model view projection. Okay, we're not going to need that, but didn't I have? Oh, where is the browser? Excuse me. I know what I'm looking for. Texture. Rotate. Rotating texture coordinates on a point sprite in the fragment shader. 4 years ago I did this? Why am I skeptical? Oh, I did. I did do it 4 years ago. Okay, good. Good, bro. Good. Um, that's cool. Is there a better video that I could... Oh wait, go back to that. This one. Okay, so what is that one? Basic classes doing people version 003. Okay. See if we can load that one. Open. Is it C? Was it C? Should be. And the fragment shader is right here. Point rotation P rot. In float point rotation. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Frags, you are so cool. Hey, what's up? You're so cool, man. What's happening? What brings you to the stream? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so texture rotation here. Where does it use it? Where do I... I'm looking at my previous code. It's one of the scariest things you can do. No. Okay, rotation equals radians point rotation. Okay. And then it goes through this matrix. And then M is what we use. GLP rot. I got this video in my recommended... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like the description says there, my computer's broken, so my GPU is actually failing. I've got a new computer on the way, and it hasn't shipped yet, I don't think, but probably get it next week. So, long story short, 3D stuff breaks the GPU and it freezes, and all kinds of bug report pop-ups come up from AMD. But I can do 2D stuff, and so you're the guy who's working on that space trading game, right? Yeah, I still am, and this code is just kind of like a 2D version of what I wanted to do in 3D, except for with cool space stuff. So this is going to be kind of cool. I think I can do this within just like a few hours here, so I don't know if I'm going to finish this, have a working thing today or tomorrow, but I'm going to stream until I get that computer and be working on this thing. And I'm new to streaming on YouTube, so I'm kind of excited to see how that's going to work. So GLP rotation, what is that? Oh, GL point chord times 1.44 minus vector 2.9. I'm not sure why I do that. And then texture rotation equals R color BA. GLP rotation. And then I add 0.45. Oh, weird. So don't I rotate it around the center? Oh, frag chord. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. So text chord then equals sprite texture GLP rot times text rot. What are you doing here, Jeff? I wonder if I actually explain this in the video. I'm going to watch my own video. A couple of things with the sprites that I found here. I don't think I showed anybody this rotation that I got. So I reconverted the GL point coordinates, centered everything so that it's actually drawing the point on, or the sprite onto a point that's larger than it's drawing. That's what it looks like. Anyways, that's all set up right here. Actually, I should say that entire section right there. So this is what expands the GL point coordinates and then offsets it so that the sprite is drawn in the center of the point. This road. Am I serious? That's the matrix. That's the rotation matrix right there on that line, and then that's applied right here, which is simple mathematics. I love that is right there, like that in the shader. Okay. And that is unoffsetting it, and then this is applying the discard for the alpha channel. Oh, if GLP rotation dot x is greater than 1, less than 0, greater than 1, less than 0, discard. Oh, because you're rotating it, and then the points will go off the screen, or go off of the little, okay. And this is getting the texture color from the sprite, and this is applying the alpha right here. Okay, so actually, I don't think I need all that code. I think, yeah, I just need to right here, don't I? I think I need all of this. Yeah. So X and Y, actually this, okay, I remember this now because this is the X and Y coordinates of the grid of the sprite that I was, okay. So I'll copy that just to use it, but I don't think I'll need it, just to remind myself of what I'm doing. Interesting. So, okay. You know, when I copy this and I do this, I'm going to comment this a lot better. So let's go here. Because I got to work this out. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We're in Visual Studio Code. Okay, so let's go to the fragment shader. Space Arena. How we doing, Space Arena fragment shader? How are we doing? Okay, so we don't need the vertex shader at the moment. Let's can I undo what I just did? No. Keep the copy. Oh, these are the same? That's weird. Okay, so how do I close just that one? And then how do I close this window? How do I split editor right, control plus that. Split editor down, alt. Oh. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but that's cool. I want to get rid of the split altogether. How do you get rid of the split altogether? Customize layout, toggle secondary sidebar, toggle panel, toggle... Let's just close that. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is it. Phew, that was fun. Yes, it's Learning Visual Studio Code with Jeff. Thank you. So let's see here. So let's do this here. Okay, so actually the only thing I'm going to need to do in this one is with this one. Every other one's just going to be, or these will be 3, 3, okay. Excuse me. So this one, okay, and this one's 10 by 10. Oh, that'll be nice to work with. Okay, let's try, all right, hold, just a second. Let's, whoops, what was that? What was that? Okay, this is not like Visual Studio. Because if I hit Alt-Shift in Visual Studio, it doesn't copy it down like that. It lets me go down and, yeah. Is there an extension for that? Popular Visual Studio key bindings for VS Code. Let's do that. And I have to restart Visual Studio. Can I keep this open? Here, I tell you what, let's save that, close it, go back into Visual Studio Code. There we go. And is it magically, hey, it's magically there. Okay, that's cool. See, now I can do that. That's cool. So let's comment all that out. Okay. I don't think... Okay, so actually the first thing I want to do, thank you very much, by the way. There we go. All right. I don't know much about computers. What does this all do? Oh, Visual Studio is what they call a IDE, which is an integrated development environment. It allows you to turn so-called normal text, I mean, like these words, into machine code that the computer will then run and the CPU will understand. So basically that's what coders do, is they type in their code and then you use the build functions to compile your code, and then you're able to run it. It has all kinds of features that I don't know, probably even less than 1% of all the features, but it's really amazing. Because previously, to do programming, your compiler would be on the command line. So you'd be working in the command line doing all kinds of like commands like in DOS from a long time ago like this, and your code would be like an exe file, and you would run the compiler and like have different extensions and then tell it your code .c, and then it would compile it, and then you'd have to link it and go through all that. This kind of does everything all at once, so it's really nice. And then the Visual Studio is just a text editor that has a lot of really amazing extensions and stuff. What's that? One unsaved file. Yeah, and I've never used Visual Studio Code until today, but I mean I've used it just to look at files and stuff, but it's actually really amazing, so I'm going to start using it more often. Hope that explains it at least a little bit. But basically we call this a compiler. And then this is Visual Studio Code, which is a really fancy text editor. So, okay, so there's that init text. And I know init text works. So what do I want to do first? So now let's see if we can just draw these textures on the screen. So let's go into here. These are the texture names and the numbers. That's really cool. So what do I have to do? Let's init data. Okay, I deleted this before, but let's see what we can do. First of all, we have 10 textures. So let's just see if we can put 10 points on the screen and display the contents of all 10 textures. Okay. Display. And when I use these double bracket things, or there's the slash, that means it's a comment. So I can actually write whatever I want, and it doesn't affect the compilation, the compiling. It's just notes for me. It's just notes for the programmer. So I can put in whatever notes I want, and then I can put my code down here, which I'm going to do. So let's see if we can make 10 points. And this is a loop. I'm just looping from 0 to 10, which actually counts from 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it doesn't actually loop from 1 to 10 unless, like, inside this loop, the value of I goes from 0 to 9. So if I leave this inside the loop, it's going to go from 1 to 10. But it doesn't. That's just a statement that doesn't mean anything at the moment. So, but yeah. So then let's see. Let's get 10 points on the screen. What are we gonna do? Oops. D&D blocks. Oh, these aren't going to be blocks, and these aren't going to be D&D, but so we can change the name of this right now, I guess. Or we could just leave it like that, it's fine. D&D block. But why is there squiggly? Not initialized. Oh, okay. We're just going to initialize 10. So, D&D underscore block. That's funny. Okay, so I dot position. Okay. And for now, let's just put them at, what is it, a vector 3 that it needs? Okay, so vector 3. And with x, we're going to use negative 0.9 plus I times, we want 10 of them across point 2. So 0.15 we can add to each one on in the x. Let's put them right at the 0 mark for that, and then right at the 0 mark there for that. Okay, that should work. And then let's give each one, I don't think we need a color, but for now let's do a color. Oops, don't I have get 256? Don't I have this? Color, size, type. Oh, well, let's copy this stuff anyways, because it's good stuff. Then we'll just uncomment it here. Color, size, okay. And just to throw in, excuse me, to throw in some numbers, throw in a type there. And I'll leave that in there because it doesn't really matter. And type size, rotation, and texture ID. Oops, and that's probably not called color anymore. D&D color. Colors, size, type, okay. D&D block 1 dot rotation equals, and then we're looking for GL float rand %628 divided by 100. Okay, type rotation. Okay, and what else? Size, type, rotation, and then what else? Texture ID is just a GL assigned int. Texture ID, we're just going to go with, it doesn't matter, I+1, that's fine. Okay, so that should initialize the data. Oh, actually wait, everyone, yeah, should have a texture ID of I. Alright, I know I might be overdoing it, but let me go get another drink. Okay, and then in order to do this copies the D&D block, right? Which we've got that. I think everything's the same. 3311. 33111. Oh, and this is a. Let's make this a float. All right, fine. What we can do is let's just call this type, size, rotation, text ID. I know that's really bad code, but whatever. Okay, so that's a vector 4. 3, 3, 4. That way we can just come back here and go like this. Okay, so there's position. This is going to be color. This is going to be vector 4. Okay, floats. Excuse me. Where are we at? Where are we at? Type, size, rotation, and then excuse me, texture ID. Of course, I can use those for whatever I want. 0, 3. Okay. Okay. So now this is no longer 8. This is 10. Okay. So 10. Right here, 10. All right, everybody, 10. There we go. Save that. Okay, so that should be good, and then save that. So set matrix. Oh, because the render, we're not going to use that. Okay, so let's change this render. We're not going to use those. So actually we can just do that. Alright, good. And then we don't need the time. But let's just comment that out. Fine. Delete that. Okay. So we're going to bind our textures. Okay, then we're going to go into the vertex shader. And file. Open file. Date modified. Space arena vertex shader. Whoop. Okay, so position, color. Now we're going to get in vector 4. This is going to be let's just carry over the convention. Type, size, rotation, text ID. Okay, so now we can close that. We're going to send out the color and then the type. Okay, whatever, we don't need this. Okay, so temp position, projection view model, we're not going to use that. So we're just going to go with position, comma 1. Okay, that works. Point size, we used to... Oh, and we can just, okay. Don't even need that one. Okay, so point size is going to equal C, type, size, rotation, text ID, XYZW.Z we want. Okay, the type is going to equal, oh, F-type. Okay, we're going to send out a type. Color is still that. Okay, that's fine. So this is going to equal... So actually the size, rotation, the type, rotation, and text ID, that's a vector 3. So maybe we can do this. And we'll call it F type size, or not size, we don't need that, rotation text ID. So we're going to send out a vector 3. So size is there, position is there, okay, and then color is there. Then we're going to do this F type underscore rotation underscore text ID. Okay, that's going to equal C type. Right. So we're going to use the type X, Z, and W. Alright, I've never done it that way before, but I think that'll work really well. And this should actually just be Y, because it is Y. I think I might have scared that guy off with my caffeinated response. Yes, it's the caffeinated response. Okay, so now in here, out frag color, in we're going to get the color, in we're going to get, okay, so we're going to get in a vector 3 now. Because eventually we will use these, and let's just go with the same floopity floop here. So then we'll just go there. And we've got 2 F's. Okay, uniform float there. Uniform sampler. Okay. Pardon me. So here's where we're going to use we need 10 of these. Okay. So is this where I list them here? Just burst. And then that's what I want. Oh, that's nice. Is that because I copied them in? Because there's no other reference to these. Interesting. I'll have to remember that. Ship. Tower. This is Visual Studio is making my life easier right now. Visual Studio Code, Starbase. Okay. So I kind of want to go like this. And then can I that's a little clunky, but that's all right. Ah, very nice. Okay, so maybe that will give us access to all of these textures. Not exactly sure yet. Don't exactly know. Not exactly sure yet. Don't actually know if that'll give us access to all the textures. Okay, so we can freak out. Now currently what we're going to do is we've got the textures, the points being drawn. What is the size of these points? Oh, it's random. Okay. Let's not have a random size. Let's go like that. For each one of them. Or we can go 64, that's fine. Okay. Type, rotate. So the only thing that I really care about is position, size, texture ID. Okay, so the color we're not going to use in this particular instance. We can use those for the background stars. Type and the rotation, we can use that to determine other things like shader functions and the rotation, which would be really awesome. It's just I'm excited for the rotation. I'm very excited for the rotation, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, I'm excited to get that rotation working. Very, very excited. Okay, so in here, what exactly is going to happen? Like right now, all we're going to do is draw everything on the texture onto the point, no rotation. Okay, so we're not going to use any of this stuff for now. I know, so let's just comment this all out. And let's come up here so it's a little bit more readable for me since I can see. What do we want to do? So we're going to have, if we want to check, since the color comes in, that's fine, we're going to leave it type, rotation, text ID. So all we really want to check, if the F, all right, let's go like this. Let's go float n text is the number of the texture. It's going to equal F type, rotation, text ID, dot Z. Okay? Excuse me. Okay. So then if n text equals 0. Texture, but we're not going to use sprite texture, we're going to use burst. Oh, I love that. Did you see that? It just IntelliSensed GLSL. My life is changing. Okay, you're singing. Well, I've had a lot of caffeine. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If this works, it'll be crazy. It'll be insane. Okay, minus Starbase. Okay. Space parts all. 8. Player tower. 7. Player ship. 6. Minion player, minion enemy. Laser. Oh wait, we can keep it up right there. Perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, enemy underscore tower. Okay. Enemy underscore ship. There we go. Okay. Alright, freak out. Everything's crazy. Okay. So, what do we have to do? Now we have to go into here. We initialize the text. Okay, so space arena. If I could spell it right. Initialize the data. Okay, we don't need any. Right, space arena. Init VABAO. I always call it that, but it's VAOVBO. Okay. We have to load the shaders. Boy, we're really just behind the scenes here. Behind the times. Load shaders. Where's that at? Load shaders. Okay. So now we're going to use space arena 001.vs comma space arena 001.fs semicolon. Okay. Main render loop all through here. Okay, then we want to go space arena. Keep in mind this could completely break everything, so I might have to actually go in and figure out what's wrong. So cross your fingers, here we go. Here we go on the run. Oh, it's an error on the bun. Okay. It's an error on the bun. What? Size is not a member of D&D D. Oh. What? Oh. Oh, right. I forgot what I did. The craziness. Okay, so let's vector 4, GLM vector 4. Okay, and we have to call it crazy variable equals GLM vector 4 So 64.0. This. Wait, is it this? What's the hold on? What's the hold on? Type, size, rotation, text ID, Jeff. So I've got to switch those two around real quick. Okay, rotation is next. We're not using rotation yet, but I'm excited for when we do try to test that. And then the type ID is going to be, we need to cast that to a float. Cross your fingers again, I fixed something, but is that enough to... I don't see anything. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. It didn't draw anything. Didn't draw anything, okay. That would be a problem. No errors though, that's good. Oh, wait a minute. Are we binding all of the textures just because we're creating... Wait, what are we doing? Oh no, that's right. D&D block. Size of D&D, right, so everything gets copied over, that's right, right? Okay. Init data, that works, right? Init texture. Set int, burst, enemy ship, all those get set, right? Fragment shader. So it didn't display nothing though. Okay, and then once this, doesn't that do it? Okay, so let's just set out here and try something else. Frag color equals vector 4. Let's just no, that's fine. There we go. Oh, I see red points now, but they're really small. Okay, so where's the vertex shader first of all? GL point size equals C type size rotation. Okay, dot Y. So they're supposed to be the size of... oh, we can use that color we don't need. So let's use F color, because it's random. And let's go back into here and see what's up. Okay, so something's working right because there's a random color, but they're drawn really, really small. So why is the type not being sent over? Why is the type? Type is right here. Oh, this is why. Oh wait, no, the text ID, sorry. It's just I, 0 to 9, and it's a float, right? So in the vertex shader, F type rotation text ID, C type X type, Z rotation W text ID, so it should be .z type rotation text ID, right? And then these should be set. GL point chord. And then if not, just frag color. And then the frag color just gets sent to like some really, it only draws like 1 pixel. What is going on? What is happening? Aha. All right. Not sure. I'm really not sure why it's not working. So let's go into the fragment shader. And instead of this one, let's go with this. Well, first of all, save that line and then just go like that. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Okay, now we get nothing. Okay, so it's not, is it not reading the files? Is it not posting this up here, or what's going on? This is playing at alpha so that the texture, if it's rotated, it's offset. Like if you rotate it 45 degrees, you can do and then I here's where I draw the light. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to remember that too. It goes from 0 to there's 3 resolutions, which is I guess it's not really so I use that. I set initial dim factor so that if nothing happens, it's excuse me. Texture, sprite texture, and then that, right, which is just the offset plus as it cycles through XY. So why is that not working in here? Location, and that's right. But yeah, but this is, even if I hard code it in, space parts. Right? What if I put it first? I don't think that'll matter though. Because it's clearly going through all of those and not doing anything. Okay, let's see if that makes a change. I don't think it will. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so when it draws just the color, we're at least getting that. And I'm wondering what's going on with the points. Okay, so we have this here, use spine texture. Okay. Let's only draw the 10 points, because the rest doesn't matter. See what that'll do. I don't think that'll make a difference. Okay. Let's go back to the fragment shader. Swap this out. At least color was working. I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working. See, we're getting points, but they're only 1 pixel. What's going on? Is this because my graphics card is broken? It's not supposed to work? Are we going to be relegated to WebGL? This might not work. I don't actually know. This might not work with my GPU. The only way I would know is if somebody tested this for me. There's nobody even watching the video. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I don't understand why this isn't working. Not sure what's up. I am totally at a loss for what is even happening with this and why, so I don't think there's anything, yeah, there's nothing in here to interfere with whatever, so like these are the names in the fragment shader. Isn't that how that works? Yeah, that's how that works. You know, all we really need is a float. So out float f text ID. Now let's come down here and go like this. F text ID equals C type that dot W. XYZ W. Yeah, that's all we need. So then the in, all we need that to be yeah, nothing. Okay, alright. And the GL point size is set, right? That's point size. Point size equals dot y. And that's the second init data. That's the second. 64 should be. I am at such a loss to figure out what's going on. But maybe I do have to wait until I get my other computer to be able to do this. I don't know. Shoot. Why don't we send them in separately? Okay, so 4 floats instead of a vector 4. Okay, that's kind of crazy, but I'm not doing anything else at the moment, so let's just comment these two out. So then we'll go 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1, 5. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 10 is still good. 3. That'll be 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I feel like typing, so. Here we go. Is that what I did? Yeah. So that is the same thing. Okay. Because we're not getting the size 64 is why I'm doing this. We're getting the color that's coming through. The position is coming through, but not anything from this, excuse me, size, text ID. That's, excuse me, the only thing that we're missing that we need. So there's that. So what else? Init VABAO, init text, init data, load shaders. Okay, so now let's look at the shaders. Are the shaders ready for this? So instead of this, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of these guys are a vector 4 anymore. They're all just a float. Okay, so we're going to get in C-type size. Let's go D-type size. D size. Don't know why I'm saying it like that. E for the rotation. And F for the text ID. Let's just jump up to text ID. Actually, let's call it V text ID because it's a vertex shader. Okay, so point size is now equal to D size. Okay, position is equal to that. Wait, let's undo all that I just did there because I want to save that. Even though it doesn't work, it might work eventually. D size. Color equals color. Okay. Text ID. This is the second hit. This is the second time I've tried to fix this, so we're just gonna forget what we just did. Or oh, I guess I can save the second try too. Whatever. All right. I'm being weird, but it's all good. V text ID. Okay, so that'll get sent through, and the fragment shader is going to receive. Oh, then it should receive just the text ID as a float. And that's what we're getting, F text ID. F text ID. F text ID. Okay. And then that is equal to that, and then there, and then okay. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to work. Incredibly skeptical. Yeah. Actually, we got something, but it's just the color, it looks like. And the size is not going through. Just to the vertex shader. Which is bizarre. So I don't really know what to think about that. Why that is that way. All right, we can try. This here uses multiple textures. Don't forget to activate use the shader before setting uniforms. Did I do that? No. So init text, hold on. Oh, init text right there. So let's set the uniforms in the init VABAO. These are the uniforms right here. That's one thing. Let's just set those right in there. That doesn't make a change, does it? No. Bind textures on corresponding texture units. Bind texture. Oh, I don't actually do this. Texture 0, texture 1 like that. Hold up, hold up. Where's the bind texture stuff, Jeff? Where are you doing it? This is before the rendering. So just in render, right. Okay, so in here. Bind texture, I do that, but I don't do... Alright, hold on. So this, we're probably just going to have to hard code this because I don't think I can put that in a loop. See? Because it's this, GL texture 0. Can I take GL texture 0 and increment it? But I don't want to try that. Actually, can we do that? That'd be funny if it worked, but okay, and that's just binding the texture, and he does, so it is all the active binding, then use, then VAO, okay. Here, then use, then VAO, so let's do it in the order that he does it. Then the VAO, D&D VAO, and then draw the points. Still doesn't work. That's fine though, let's keep going. EBO, okay, process input, frame buffer, texture set, okay. Is it loading the textures alright? Unsigned by data, PNG, okay. That should be okay, right? Texture 2D. Oh, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Buffer sub data, because we're not... Okay, so this might be messed up. That's probably it. Hold on. So size of vertices. Okay, so let's use this. Hold on. That was cool. What's that? Holy smokes. That's cool. Oh, okay. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we weren't doing it right. That could be the whole problem, and then I went through all this for... Oh, I saved all the other stuff. No, still not getting it. I don't understand. What is going on? Position, color, all that. D&D block. Okay. Float false times float. Okay. Oh, I don't understand. What is missing? Okay. Alright, I should have just tried with one texture. I guess we're going to go down to one texture and try that. Okay, so init data. Alright, not sure what is happening. There's a couple of things I want to try. I don't know. I want to go for a walk as well, just to kind of come back with fresh eyes, but I don't want to do that, but I do, but I don't, but I do, you know, it's just, this is frustrating. So welcome to Game Dev. Thanks for watching. I guess we shut it all down now here. Go there.